Class, I just wanted to tell you what a really good job you did today on your first impromptu speeches. This is a really difficult assignment for even the most advanced of speakers. As adults, we have what's called an affect filter that we develop sometime around like 12 or 14. But it becomes that we're hyper aware of what people think when we go in front of people. So this is what makes it like hard to learn other languages and really difficult to go up in front of people and just speak for 2 minutes on a random topic. You did a really good job. You should be so proud of your bravery that it took up there, and you took advantage of this opportunity. So definitely you get a gold star today. I just wanted to go over a few things because, as you know, I'm going to be gone this next Monday, the 18th. So that is going to be a work day for you. I'm going to give you the tasks that are due that day, but it's completely up to you if you'd like to work ahead on these and use Monday as a other work day for your other classes. You do you. So the first thing, for those of you who did do their impromptu speech today, you can go into discussions, go to one of two impromptu speeches, and then you can create a thread. So all you're doing here is you're doing a 5-sentence reflection. This isn't due until Friday, March 22nd. But if you wanted to just get ahead and get it off your plate, you can go ahead and do that. So the 5-sentence reflection is just, you can talk about what your impromptu speech was on. You can talk about how you think you performed in this, and so on. It's really not very censored at all, just 5 sentences. For those of you who did not do their impromptu speech yet, obviously go ahead and wait until next Wednesday when you do your impromptu speech. All right, so the second thing you can be working on, as it says in the announcements that I sent out on Monday, go into course homepage and then student resources and then group presentation PowerPoint. So this is your presentation that you did in our either March 6th or March 11th. Your first task will be to write an individual group project reflection. So you're going to write a 1-page essay on, did you meet all the requirements? What did you learn that you didn't know before? What did this reaffirm about you? Did you collaborate well as a group? Who, if anyone, stood out as the leader? And were there any social loafers? So this essay is just getting turned into me. It is not on a public board. It is APA formatted, so obviously you need to have a title page before that. All the assignments in this class are APA. So this is actually a link, so you'll click on that when you're ready to turn this in. You can view the rubric here if you would like to. Browse your computer, select your assignment, and hit submit. This isn't due until the end of Monday at 11:59 p.m., but I would not advise waiting till 11:58 to start your essay on Monday. Go ahead and just get it off your plate. You're just talking about how you collaborated as a group. All right. So something else you're going to work with your group on that is also due on Monday is Quiz 6, the group design quiz. So I've provided you with a template that you can use for within your group. Here's the template. You are going to start off with getting rid of this text at the top, and then go into group, and then everything within the brackets you're going to fill out. So if I was in group 4, I would put group 4 here, and then maybe we made a name for ourselves, like the dogs or something. I don't know what you put for your name. And then your thesis. So here you're going to put the actual title of your presentation that you did, and then objectives. What do you want, or what did you want the audience to come away understanding after your presentation? So this is actually quiz 6. You need to change that. And then here I've just kind of created a split between true, false, multiple answer if you want to put those, and then fill in the blank. So what I'm looking for here is really college level questions that would come out of your presentation. So usually you get a quiz and you do the quiz, right? So now you're coming into the role of a quiz designer. So that's going to be your objective for this quiz. You might choose to have, if you have 5 members, you might choose to have each person, let's see, there are only 10 questions, I guess. You might choose to have everyone do 2 questions, and then somebody put it all together. And then after you have the quiz done, your quiz is designed, you're going to go into discussions. I think I told you 25 originally, but there's actually only 10 questions. So make sure they're really good quality questions. Go into quiz 6, group design quiz. You'll see here one and only one of your members of your group needs to post the quiz on the discussion board by Monday, March 18th by the end of the day. When you create a thread, the subject needs to read group, your number of your group, and then the group name, quiz 6. In the message, your group, it needs to have all of your group members that worked with you on this quiz, so it can make sure and allocate the points to the people who worked on it only. All right, so that's your group work, and that'll be the end of your group work for this. Something else you can be working on, it is totally optional, but you do have the extra credit. The first part is to take the test, which I provided the link here. This is in the announcements area. And then you'll need to email me a snapshot of that, and so I can give you further instruction. But like I said, that's optional. If you don't need those points, you don't have to do that at all. The next thing you should be thinking about is your informative speech topic proposal, because this is due not this Friday, but the next Friday on March 22nd. We'll be talking about it a little bit more in our next class on Wednesday, but if I were you, I'd have a really, really good idea of what I want my informative speech topic to be. So if you want to get more, we've talked about how to decide on topics, and as you know, you need to look at the assignment instructions. So if you go into student resources and then go to informative speech resources, you'll see kind of everything that you need to know for deciding this. Remember, you're choosing an informative speech on a how-to, like a real-life adulting skill, or you're choosing a college major to report on. So I'm really looking forward to that round of speeches. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to seeing each of your expertise and to being informed. And I will see you next Wednesday on March 20th. I hope you have a great weekend.